Hi, thanks for joining me. So yeah, I had a nice comment, and I've apologized I didn't take note of who left the comment, but I can put that up on the video. Just asking like, hey, what's been up, man? Like, let us know how you're doing. I think I'm gonna do two little vlogs. One just talking about my um, efforts at homesteading here, and the other one is going to be, just talking about the video games I've been playing, right? So this is my garden right now. It was doing quite well. Animals have been eating all of this stuff. Also, some of them are pretty stunted. This is why I'm trying this out, right? This is an experiment. This location for these two raised beds. I just wanted to try this out this year. I didn't really do much for fencing. There's just like some stakes with fishing line on them to keep the deer away. And it obviously wasn't enough. These pepper plants, grew and we're starting to get peppers on them, but you can see like they've all been eaten. All the leaves have been eaten off of them. Some of the stuff that was just had plants in them just got eaten. They kind of left these beans alone, but these were pretty stunted anyway. I only got like one. Actually, no, it looks like they've been eating them too. But I only got one, bean here on a couple of these plants and stuff. So yeah, I'm just kind of learning how to do this and what all is good. Next year I might move these to a different location. I'm thinking maybe, some stuff wasn't getting quite enough sun. But we'll see, so I have had some good success with some of this stuff, though. In particular, these potatoes seem to do really well. All of these dead looking things here, it's because the season is over for these potatoes. They've been in the ground for like, here's just a little one. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here's a nice chunk potato there. I've been pretty happy. Like, I can just dig through here and there's potatoes. I've been actually digging in this, getting potatoes to have, make some like hash browns with some eggs and stuff in the mornings, which is great. This is what the very beginning of September, so I'll come through and I'll, probably take all these out at some point. These are carrots. I have no idea how they're doing. I don't know that I'm planning to harvest them till later, but you can see the plants are pretty small. These are onions, same thing. They don't look too big. I don't really know how they're doing. Stuff I think came through and ate a bunch of them. You can see there's little onions, but I don't think they've really grown. For me, I want to say maybe the only successful thing here was potatoes. Which I'm not that upset about. They seemed to do quite well. They got into the ground in, I think, the middle of May, and everything else got in around the 1st of June. We might need a little extra time here, but you can see like at this time of day, this spot is shaded, and I'm thinking maybe it just doesn't get quite enough sun. I've been getting some of that long-term storage food. I've got enough for one month for the two of us, basically, for my dad and I. 1 month. If we literally have access to no food, we can survive for a month. So I got some blueberry bushes in. They got a couple little blueberries on them right now. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, they're there. They're small, so they're gonna take a while to grow in, but they're getting some blueberries on them, which is cool. There's that one there. That one seemed to get its blueberries in a little sooner, and you can see something's chewed on these a little too. I really need to put up actual fencing. I wanted to kind of see how it went this year, but unfortunately, like I have to put something up. Something ate a whole bunch of the hardy kiwi here. It's still got a few leaves on it, and the sticks kind of, the branches are growing up, so I think it's going to be okay. The other one, though, the female one, actually just got eaten to the ground. So whatever's coming through here and eating stuff needs to stay out. So, that was my bad, so to speak. But yeah, we're getting blackberries. which is great. Pick this here. Yeah, these are really good. I can dry these up. We can eat these, which is nice. These plum trees haven't, produced any fruit this year, but I actually pulled all the blossoms off of one of them. The other one didn't make blossoms, so I'm hoping that it does. But yeah, like next year or something. But I'm so glad to be doing this and just feeling like, I'm getting more in touch with, the food that I can grow for myself and my dad, and what is around in our local area too. Who else grows, who can I get tomatoes from? Or like my peppers didn't come in, who can I get peppers from? Who can I get eggs from? That kind of stuff. And just feeling a little more connected with my community. And, maybe I can kind of start giving back a little bit at some point. But right now I'm really focused on, just getting by for us if, there's real food insecurity, which I feel like is a distinct possibility in the near future. So, yeah, so for games, I've been playing Warhammer 40,000 Mechanicus. This is like Adeptus Mechanicus, and they're kind of Skitarii warriors versus the Necron. I actually kind of like playing Necron. I've really only played them twice in Kill Team with my buddy, but I've been enjoying this game. It's different from Kill Team or anything like that, but it's cool because it has the it's in the universe, right? And it's got the same sort of lore and stuff like that. And I'm learning more about the 40k lore and the lore for stuff in Warhammer Fantasy, Age of Sigmar, and things like that. So that's actually pretty cool. Like, mostly I've been assembling miniatures, using my airbrush, getting some stuff primed and ready to be painted, and doing some test painting on some models, which is fun for me. And it's been summertime too, I got to see my buddy. We played some Kill Team, which was fun. And yeah, just kind of trying to just live life, right? Not stressing out too much about YouTube. It's really, it's them tube, right, these days. So, it's funny, like, I watch people now too, and sort of like see what pops up in my feed and things like that. And, it's a hustle. People are out there hustling, and they're trying to get their ad money. And I don't begrudge them that. I mean, I'm still tempted on, a every other day basis to be like, oh, like, maybe, I'll try to, like, get some of that sweet ad revenue. But, I'm getting by just fine, and I don't know, just, it's different. It's different now. It's different since they've done their ad switch and things like that. So, that's fine. I'm actually thinking of pretty much switching everything from Instagram to Twitter to YouTube over to more of like a distributed open source, I don't know, it's like peer-to-peer stuff, I guess. They call it the Fediverse. It's like this federated whatever image and video. So there's like PeerTube and Mastodon and PixelFed and that kind of stuff. And those are the things that I am looking at using. So I can only start with my tech priests, I guess, right now. Alright, so we're going to deploy. This game is totally fun. So, I mean, it doesn't really play like the tabletop game necessarily. But it has a lot of elements of it. So I've got 3 tech priests here. I'm not familiar with Adeptus Mechanicus really at all. So it's all like learning for me. But it seems like a cool faction. It's definitely part of the Imperium of Man, which, I don't like all that much, I guess, in Warhammer, but I mean, every faction is terrible in Warhammer. It's the grimdark future, and it's awful. Yeah, so I've been enjoying this. I've been playing Disciples Liberation as well, which is fun. These kind of turn-based tactical games, things like that, really sit well with me these days. I'm actually getting arthritis in my hands. I was diagnosed, kind of officially at my last doctor's visit, last week or something. You know, I've just been having a little bit of joint pain, and I was like, man, you know, what's going on? And all this stuff that I do, you know, video gaming, using my cell phone, typing for decades. How come he doesn't have any weapons? I didn't actually equip this guy. Okay, well, this is not. Maybe I'm not going to play this super seriously. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys kind of what this is like. You know, this is how it goes. You run around, you shoot stuff, you call in new reinforcements. It's fun. I actually really like this. And Disciples Liberation is cool too. It reminds me of, it's like a tactical version of like kind of computer RPGs, stuff like Baldur's Gate. But it's tactical, so when you get into the battles, they're kind of like this, and it's cool. I don't know how many hours I put into it, maybe like 20, 30, 40, something like that. But it's like 80, 100-hour RPG, something like that. So I've slowed down on it a little bit. It's a cool game. You know, just sort of like I don't really want to call it a straightforward story, but it's sort of like one of those epic, like you're some nobody mercenaries, but you're actually the chosen ones who can access this ancient city, you know, and then you decide to build up an army, right, and like go and like take over the world. But it's a little tongue-in-cheek, right? Some of the stuff I actually really like the flavor of it. It's pretty cool. So yeah, so I've been having fun with that. So yeah, anyway, this is what I've been doing. You know, mostly just trying to like get to kind of paint miniatures. I've been buying miniatures. If you guys want to check out my miniature stuff, you know, go over to my other channel, Playongo's Painting. I'll probably put a link to that in here. But I just wanted to update you guys on what I've been up to since you were asking, and you know, I figured I'd let you know. You know, I'm doing all right. Playing games, you know, gardening a little bit, and just getting by day to day. I hope you guys are all doing the same. You know, just whatever it is that you guys need to do to get by, doing well, and you know, I'll catch you again next time. All right. Here's a little bonus Houdini. I just startled him when he was crawling back into his rock. He's doing really good. He's due to get fed today, so he's a little hungry. It's also like August, so it's not August, it's the beginning of September, but it's still, you know, like warm and nice, so he's a little more active. Hey, dude. Hey. What's up? He's gonna be shy and hide. What are you doing? There you are. Where'd you go? There he is. Hey, bud. How's it going? You good boy. He's so cute. See if I can rub him, get him riled up. Hey, bud. What are you doing? There you are. Hey. He's so cute. I took him out last night and he pooped, so he's doing okay. Just being a shy boy. So I'll put that down, and we'll see you next time. Say bye-bye.